Look, I know I give a lot of real positive reviews, I just have a lot of love in my heart, but not enough for this. It's not a bad game. It has its charm as YouTube bait, but as it stands, it's the game in my Steam library that I regret buying the most. My beef with Political Machine 2016 is mostly price versus quality, which I'll get to in a second. Starting with the positive, the art direction of Political Machine 2016 is pretty consistent. The interface is easy to understand and interact with, and it does a good job of explaining how to play. The game piece customization is pretty good and free, but as for the actual platforms, you're only allowed to have 2 strong opinions out of a lot of prompts. And politicians are typically much more, or at least pretend to be, much more opinionated. I also don't see the difference it makes in the actual gameplay mechanics, but still, I'd like to be able to have a strong opinion on each platform, and it baffles me that it's limited at all. I do agree on limits on your traits though. I do like that as new things pop up in this election, although I think by the time this video is made and published the election will be over, but when new things pop up they'll actually include it in an update. It's good to know this is actually someone's project and not shovelware made to make a quick buck on this absolutely wild election. And this is where price comes in. I know it's not just popped out of a big gaming company, I know this is an indie game with low production costs, and I know for the amount of time that went into making it, $10 is a really low asking price. But I just can't justify it. It's a cute game, it's got interesting puzzle mechanics good for taking your mind off things, it's pretty sturdy, but it's not fun. It gets way too repetitive way too quickly, and after only about an hour of playing it for the first time, I got bored. Luckily, I was playing on the second shortest campaign available, and that only takes about an hour or so I went ahead and finished up the game, and then I didn't play it again until I went to write this review a year later. $10 is just way too much for such little gameplay. If it were $5, I'd see it as an alright puzzle game. If it were free, I'd see it as a generally good game, but for $10, I want at least 5 hours of enjoyable play. This gave me 1. And personally, I think the only reason that 1 hour was because I was playing as a Trump-esque character of mine running against the mean man himself, and 2 Trumps smearing each other is kind of funny. I wish I could make this review longer, but the game just does not have much to talk about. Maybe in the longer campaigns there's more to do, but I wouldn't be able to play for yet another hour on top of what I'm doing for this review, so I wouldn't know. Interface is pretty good. Customer characterization is good. Gameplay is not worth the full price. Wait a minute. According to Steam reviews, this was the exact same game as Political Machine 2012 down to the assets, but with 2016 candidates. Are they telling me this is shovelware? Did I just find indie shovelware?